Hey man, what's going on, guys? We're gonna be reacting to co-stars and actors who hated each other off camera. Let's go.
Adam and Jamie from Mythbusters couldn't stand each other.
Jamie and I don't get along very well.
Adam and Jamie from Mythbusters couldn't stand each other.
Jamie and I don't get along very well. That's not a secret we've held.
While Drake and Josh weren't exactly buddies either.
We made this thing that people really love, but maybe we weren't that close.
However, let's begin by talking about Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes, who ironically played the inseparable lovers Romeo and Juliet. Prior to filming
Y'all play Romeo and Juliet. How y'all gonna be hating each other?
the movie, the
You guys played husband and wife. You guys played a love.
actors had spoken very highly of one another.
How you gonna hate each other when you play couples in the movie, bro?
Fantastic.
Bro, that gotta be terrible. If you hate someone and you gotta be fucking love couples, bro.
Young actress I've ever come across.
However, in his early days, Leo would always pull elaborate pranks on his co-stars, which was appreciated by some people on set, but despised by others like Claire Danes. He tried to pull multiple pranks on Danes when the cameras weren't rolling, and the young actor wasn't having it. It's rumored that the young actress found Leo a little immature. For the very same reason, DiCaprio found Danes to be
he's just been who he is, bro. He's just being a child, bro. Yeah, man, child.
uptight and overly serious.
Bro, Leonardo DiCaprio, bro, he is the most, like, playful as, like, this is why I like him. He's not, like a fucking adult. He's, like, playful, does all this shit. He ain't, like, a strict adult. That's why I like him.
And as a result, according to some sources, the pair barely spoke to
My fat ass getting everything. I got hash browns, chicken nuggets, chicken sandwich, and I have fries. I eat the chicken nuggets, the chicken sandwich and fries, but
one another when not filming
let me
scenes
go
together.
crazy, bro.
Roughly 1 year later, Danes was offered but turned down the lead female role in Titanic, with some speculating that she was simply uninterested in doing another film with DiCaprio. Despite this, the two have always talked highly of one another in public,
The dude is a genius. He's been a genius for decades now.
which wasn't the path taken by Kevin Smith.
I mean, like, is that really hatred? Like, which I say, nah, I mean, if they respect each other, then it's just respect, right? Like, I don't think that's not hatred. That's just respect. How about him? How he feel? He just said he a genius, and he's not. Yeah.
Smith, after figuring out that Bruce Willis was a complete and utter dick. The two had agreed to collaborate on a 2010 movie called Cop Out, and 2 years prior in 2008, Kevin Smith praised Bruce Willis for being his favorite actor and biggest inspiration. However, as the two began working together, Kevin Smith realized he should have never met his hero. Despite Smith being the film's director,
You now understand that, like, you know, how you may view your hero, like, if you got an idol, if you really meet him in real life, he might be a lot more different than you would have ever imagined. Like, he might be rude, he might be, like, a little mean, and you just don't like him. It breaks your heart, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's like, if I met Messi or something like that, I play football. Football's my life. And if I met Messi and he just, like, bro, like, he just fucking the rudest shit, that shit would break me, bro. I would start crying. But yeah. But this is what they said. Like, some things are best left alone. Don't even go there, bro.
Willis refused to take any direction, with Smith later stating, "I was going at it like Bruce, do it like this. I was directing Bruce the way I direct everybody else." And Bruce was like, "I've been acting like Bruce Willis for 25 years. Do you really think there's anything you're gonna tell me that I don't know?" At a later point during filming, Bruce Willis threatened to punch Kevin Smith, after which Willis had to be separately photoshopped into the movie's posters as he refused to turn up to the photo shoots. On top of this, Willis failed to attend the party celebrating the movie's completion, where Kevin Smith made a toast stating, "I want to thank everyone who worked on the film, except for Bruce Willis." In a 2013 interview, Willis clapped
That's
back
why we didn't come.
by stating,
If you're gonna say shit like that, you can go home, bro.
"Poor Kevin, he's just a whiner, you know. We had some personal issues about how we approached work. I don't have an answer for him. I'm never gonna call him out and lay him out in public. Sometimes you just don't get along, although this isn't the end of the story." After Willis was recently diagnosed with aphasia, Kevin Smith took to Twitter writing, "Long before any of the cop-out stuff, I was a big Bruce Willis fan, so this is really heartbreaking to read. He loved to act and sing, and the loss of that has to be devastating for him. I feel like an asshole for my petty complaints from 2010, so sorry to BW and his family," which is a much nicer ending compared to that of Sylvester Stallone and Richard Gere. The two met whilst filming a movie.
I I only want to watch this video, bro.
called The Lords of Flatbush, where
But
Stallone
what is it gonna
instantly
make you,
disliked
like-
Gear's demeanor, stating, "We
Bro,
never hit it off."
This is breaking my heart because I didn't think that these people actually hate each other, bro. Like, what's her name? Leonardo DiCaprio and the other girl. I didn't think they even hate each other. I thought, oh my god.
He
bro.
would strut around in his oversized motorcycle jacket like he was the baddest knight at the round table, although the real argument came when the two were eating lunch together. Stallone stated, "I was eating a hot dog and he climbs in with a half a chicken, covered
I
in
love
mustard
Stallone.
with grease nearly dripping out of the aluminium wrapper. I said, that thing is gonna drip all over the place. He said, don't worry about it," which was followed by Richard Gere
Damn,
spilling
don't worry
grease
about it.
all over Stallone's pants. As a result, Stallone, quote, elbowed him in the side of the head, after which the director chose to replace Richard Gere with a different actor altogether.
Fuck does
Despite
it,
this
bro?
taking place more than 50 years
Like,
ago,
if he tells you to do something, you gotta do it, bro. I mean, dude. I ain't saying no to
Stallone
his
has
ass,
stated,
bro.
"To
He
this
gonna beat
day
my
he
ass.
seriously dislikes me," which is an ending also shared by Ariana Grande and Jeanette McCurdy after their one and only season of Sam and Cat. When the show came to an end in 2014, Ariana Grande made an extensive heartfelt twitlonger thanking everybody
Damn. I could never feel a certain way to be writing all that shit, bro. Oh my fucking
involved in the
Jesus
production,
Christ.
except
That
for
was
the
an
other
essay.
main co-star, Jeanette McCurdy. This implied that the two weren't as close as the show suggested, which was confirmed at a later date when Jeanette stated the following.
She would have to miss work because she was being pulled in all directions. So she's got to do radio shows. She's got to do the Billboard Awards, the Grammys. She's performing at the Grammys, and I'm like acting on the show with a box because they decided that like for that week her character needs to be trapped in a box so she can go perform at the Grammys.
As a result of this, Jeanette would write, "Ariana misses work in pursuit of her music career while I act with a box. I'm pissed about it and I'm pissed at her, jealous of her," before expressing further jealousy in her memoir by attacking
I know, like,
Ariana.
she is doing, like, it's just music, like,
Ariana's
it's not-
upbringing. Ariana grew up in Boca Raton, Florida, an incredibly wealthy, idyllic town with a healthy mum who could buy her whatever she wanted whenever she wanted. Gucci bags, fancy vacations, and Chanel outfits. Jeanette's hatred toward Ariana always felt pretty pathetic. However, the feud
Why you
between
mad? Like, how is that her fault? That shit ain't her fault, bro. If you're rich, if your parents did exactly what they're supposed to do, how is that?
Will Smith and Janet Hubert reached a whole new level of petty jealousy.
Will Smith-
Janet
I
played
love
Will
Will Smith,
Smith's
bro.
auntie
Will Smith
in
the
Bel
GOAT.
Air and took an instant disliking to Will Smith as she felt it was unfair he'd been given a TV show at the age of 22. Will Smith later
Because
stated,
he's him, bro. Like, you're not him. I mean, you're a girl, but you're not her. He's him. Bro, that shit sounds kind of sexist. You're not that guy. You're not that person. He is that person. That's what
I can straight up say that Janet Hubert wanted the show to be the Aunt Viv of Bel Air show. She said once, "I've been in the business for 10 years and this snotty-nosed punk comes along and
It's
gets
because you gotta add to like this is why you failed, bro. Like, I don't know about failed, but this is why you didn't get the show, because you said that this snotty nosed punk comes along and gets it. But what? Bro, because of his attitude, you don't get shit, but you gotta be humble. You gotta be respectful and humble.
to
That's why
her,
you don't
I'm
get
the
that shit.
Antichrist, while Alfonso Ribeiro, who played Carlton, also noted Janet was painful to work with. There were days when we were
Man,
all
your
on
ass
set
is
and she would
painful
literally
to
go, also noted Janet was painful
Yeah, you painful
to
to
work
work with.
with.
This is why you didn't get no, like, your own show and shit, bro.
There were days when we were all on set and she
I
would
hate people
literally
that do
go
that,
off.
bro. Like, if you actually got a show because you deserve it, right? And you actually work hard and did all that shit, and you just kind of... Will Smith is just a likable character. He's just a funny guy. He's a good actor. He's genuinely a good actor, right? He's a good actor. And people like him. He's easy to work with. He's not mean. He's not rude. He fits all the whole criteria, right? And then you got her, who's just jealous, and she mean, she rude. People talking about some... I got like a hard time working with her. Like, bro, what do you expect, bro? Like, nobody likes you.
Off on people,
How you
and they
mad
got
at Will Smith the GOAT,
to a
bro?
point
You're
by the
not.
time the second season came around where we're like, this is unacceptable. As someone who was seen as
Get outta
difficult, Janet was offered significantly
Oh,
less
oh,
money
oh,
to
her-
appear in the
oh,
fourth
shit.
season, encouraging her to quit, which is exactly what she'd do. However, this only increased her resentment toward Will, as she'd state, "There will never be a reunion, as I will never do anything with an a-hole like Will Smith. He is still an egomaniac and has not grown up."
He's a kid. That's the whole point. He's a kid, bro. This is why people like him, because he's not like a whole ass grown up. He's not like that, bro. He's just goofy. That's why people like him, bro. He got that nice character. He don't gotta be serious all the time, bro. Fuck that.
Constant reunion thing will never ever happen in my lifetime unless there is an apology with.
Why? Who's apologize to you, bro? Well, who's apologizing to you? What did they do to you, bro? They didn't do nothing to you. How you gonna ask for apology when you've been the dickhead, bro?
He doesn't know the word. Despite stating that there wouldn't
what's meant to go, bro?
be a Fresh Prince reunion, it did eventually happen in November 2020, where more than 30 years later, Janet was still convinced that Will had ruined her life, stating, "I hated what you did, I just hated."
Bro, it's because of his attitude. If you had a better attitude, if you were nice and respectful, you would have probably got a better chance of life. This is why God didn't give you no.
What you
don't
did,
deserve
you took-
shit. That's why you gotta act like this, and you talking about some. Well, why don't I get this? Why don't I get that? Cause of his attitude, bro.
My career away of 30-something
Fuck outta here.
years, as Will Smith's comments about her
Oh,
being
piss
difficult
off,
made it hard for Janet to land work afterwards.
off.
At the end of their talk, the two made
He
up
was
and
a difficult
apologized,
bitch.
although Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey had no interest in doing so.
Bullshit break my heart, cause I never even thought about this. I thought everybody was calm, you know, the butterfly rainbows. I didn't think it was like this, bro.
You're not ready.
They'd appear alongside one another in season 12 of American Idol, where their almost polar opposite personalities began to clash immediately.
Are you country? Are you country? Do you like country? Do you like country?
And I kind of feel like we're making her
I'm trying to help
Bro,
her.
I just hear this shit, bro. Wait your turn, speak. Wait your turn, speak.
We're
Bro.
trying to help her as opposed to just talk
I'm
about
gonna
her
pitch
I
outfit.
just get a little shit.
Well, we're almost actually.
In a notable instance, the two had this argument mid-show, where
Nobody said every moment. Oh, excuse me. The music will cut me off if I can. I make oh, darling.
Damn, why y'all, bro? Bro, can someone shut up and someone, bro?
To her as a singer, I just feel like
But it's one thing, you don't have nobody.
trying to be expressed is just sing from your heart the entire time, and your notes will continue to shine regardless of the dirt that gets splattered around you.
after which Nicki threatened Mariah with violence.
Multiple people heard Nikki say, if I had a gun, I would shoot that
Leading Mariah to state the following.
It felt like an unsafe work environment. I'm not going to take any chances, so yeah, I did hire more security.
In response to Mariah Carey's claims, Nicki responded by tweeting,
But she didn't do nothing, bro.
"Hey y'all, let's just say Nicki said something about a gun. People will believe it because she's a black rapper. LeMayo, I'll then hit up Barbara and milk it," implying that Mariah had made the story up. Nicki then made another tweet reading, "I guess it hurts to have the producer."
I mean, why would Nicki Minaj said if I had a gun, I'll shoot it like that? There is no point in that shit. You can't just cut that shit. No point in you saying that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's gonna screw you up though. You're gonna get like all this sort of lawsuits, all this shit if you throw someone's life.
Tell you to your face that Nicki is the best judge we've had since Simon, or poor you, keep them lies coming, implying that Mariah was also simply not as good at judging. For obvious reasons, both judges quit the show after only one season, after which Mariah Carey stated this:
"That was the worst experience of my life. I would never want to be involved with it again."
With Drake Bell and Josh Peck holding a similar opinion about returning to their most famous show.
Never watched.
While it seemed the two had a great time
Never watched.
filming Drake and Josh, Drake would take to Twitter in 2017 writing, "When you're not invited to the wedding, the message is clear. True colors have come out today. Message is loud and clear, ties are officially cut, I'll miss you brother," which was followed by Drake flaming Josh via text for the very same reason.
I'm getting married that night, and I see these text messages from him, like cursing me out, coming for me. I'm like, on the night of my wedding.
The incident was a sad moment for fans of the show. However, 2 months later they'd make up, apologize, and even post a 12 million view video together, implying that the duo was on good terms. And even post a 12 million view video together, implying that
whoa, y'all got married or the fuck?
The duo was on good terms. That would be until 2021, when Drake found himself in a bunch of legal trouble, after which Josh made the claim that they were never really friends.
Are you guys like not friends?
Not really, no. We made this thing that people really love.
Friend found him was on
Bro, you just got kissed by this man, you're talking about something, you and your friends, bro. But y'all
terms. That would be until 2021, when Drake...
Bro, a grown man just kissed you out, and you talking about something. We're not friends, so why would we let him kiss you?
Friends.
Are you guys like not friends?
Not really, no. We made this thing that people really love, but maybe we weren't that close.
So you guys were never close during the when you were filming.
Honestly, like, why do people care though? about like, you know, I don't like him that much, but I kind of do, but I don't. You don't like, but why do you care, bro? Move on your life. Go to, like, who gives a fuck? Like, who honestly gives a fuck?
Like Drake and Josh, you were just kind of co-stars?
Obviously, there were times where we were closer.
Like, my life, it don't have nothing to do with people. So I would never care about
But when inevitably the show ended, I mean, we're just totally different kids.
Like, these statements podcast over, like, I don't really like him, but I kind of do. I made up with him, but I kind of didn't, but what the fuck?
Since being criticized, given they'd spent a large amount of time together outside of the show, with one of these critics being Drake Bell himself, who'd give numerous examples of them hanging out together.
That's what bugged me about it. He's like, we weren't friends, we didn't hang out.
Your Christmas party, the party that I made.
He came all the way to Riverside to support me.
Josh is clearly trying to distance himself from Drake's sketchy legal situation, given Josh is still actively booking movie roles in an...
Bro, that's some rainbow shit right there, bro. Like, you guys are friends, bro. Y'all ain't fooling me. Y'all are friends.
An industry where reputation is everything. There are obviously mixed reports about whether or not they liked each other as co-stars, although it seems obvious that they're now no longer on speaking terms, and neither are the two main hosts from Mythbusters. Adam Savage and Jamie Hyneman hosted the show for more than 12 years, after which an article was published reading, "The Mythbusters always had an amazing secret weapon. They can't stand each other." The article referenced an interview from
Watch the show if you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, don't watch it. Like, why would this affect the viewer?
Entertainment Weekly, in which Jamie stated,
I don't like him like all the way. I don't really like him like a friend, but
we like to point out we've known each other for 25 years and never once sat down to have a dinner alone together. We sort of managed to tolerate each other. I think it's probably safe to say
it's probably a good thing y'all do that shit.
That continuing our on-screen relationship in front of the camera is probably not happening. To back this up, Adam stated this.
No, I don't think Jamie and I will continue to work together on other projects. Jamie and I don't get along very well. That's not a secret we've held.
With him claiming it's not a secret they've held, as it was mentioned while the show was still running.
We are not friends. We tend to drive each other batty. We have never, in the 21 years we've known each other, had dinner alone together. Our very different personalities.
21 years that you know someone, y'all didn't even call them over for dinner, bro.
Means that we spend a lot of time in sort of conflict.
Periodically, their behind-the-scenes animosity spilled out onto the camera.
What kind of seconds were you counting there? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? What kind of seconds are those? Who counts like that?
So it's no surprise that Adam would also state this.
There's a lot of fighting on camera. We got really mad at each other, like really significantly, vitriolically angry. We drive each other nuts every day. We get frustrated with each other on a daily basis.
However, the reason they're so proud of their awful friendship is because it's also their key to success.
The friction between Jamie and I has an integrity to it and a chemistry to it. We have respect for each other. We also drive each other absolutely batty.
We're not afraid to say something that will hurt the other's feelings because we don't care, Savage says. We consider it a point of pride that the right idea always wins. It doesn't matter whose it is. It's a working relationship based purely on respect and mutual gain, with their unconventional approach resulting in unconventional success as one of the most popular shows in TV history.
Well, none of the shows that I watched except probably except Fresh Prince from Bel-Air, probably except that one, but I don't really know anybody else. But I'm gonna see you guys next video. Bye.